Hey everyone, I'm Brian.
And I'm Nikki.
And we are Cooking with the Cotas.
I'm a registered dietitian with professional culinary training.
And I'm a finance guy who has no idea how to cook in the kitchen. And together, we're going to teach you and me how to cook in the kitchen.
So today we are bringing to you an Indian-inspired dish. We're making Chana Masala.
Chicken marsala? I thought we already did that.
It's a bit different than chicken marsala, but sounds the same. Chana Masala is an Indian-inspired dish that uses chickpeas as its main protein source.
Oh, are those like garbanzo beans?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Just different regions use different terminology, but it is the same thing.
Let's get these bonzos rolling. All right, so we have our mise en place, which means everything in its place.
So we have our garbanzo beans. These are the main component of this dish. We're using 2 cans of these. And we drained and rinsed them, so we got rid of some of that sodium in there.
Salty.
This is the main protein source. So for all you vegans out there, this is a good dish for you.
And even though I am absolutely not a vegan, I do enjoy this dish as well.
So we also have cilantro. We have some serrano peppers to give it a little bit of spice. We have fresh ginger. You could use powdered ginger, but we're going to use fresh here, and I'm going to show you how to properly peel this and mince this later.
Candy for Moscow mules as well.
Oh yeah, maybe we should make those later.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of different spices here. We have garam masala. So this is a combination of different spices that are typically used in Indian cuisine. It's different than curry powder. While some people may think that it's the same, there is actually a big difference. There's different herbs and spices in each of them, but we're using garam masala for this dish. We have
hence its name, Chana Masala.
Yes. We also have turmeric. This is going to give it some good color as well. We have cumin, coriander, and some Ancho chili powder. We also have some tomatoes. We're going to be using crushed tomatoes here. Some garlic, some olive oil, some lemon juice, and bringing it over here, onions. And then finally we have our cabbage. This is not a part of the main dish, the chana masala, but I wanted to bring in a vegetable to this dish since we're pretty much just having the chana masala with some rice. So this will give you some extra fiber and help fill you up in addition to having the chana masala. Let's get started.
All right, let's get started.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
So to get started, we are going to mince our fresh ginger root. Have you ever worked with fresh ginger before?
That does not look like a redhead to me.
So to get started with the fresh ginger, what you're gonna do is grab a spoon and you're gonna use the edge of the spoon and peel off the skin. The skin is paper thin, so using a regular peeler or a knife to get the ginger will actually cause a lot more of the waste, so you're getting less yield. And you'll see there's a lot of like random kind of wonky nubs here. We're just cutting off those nubs so that we have a nice even edge. We're gonna use about 2 tablespoons of fresh ginger here. So what you're gonna do is just make small little slices. What you can do is you can kind of stack some on top of each other and just make some more vertical slices, and then ultimately and since these are pretty large pieces, we're gonna just do a chop through them to make them nice and small.
It smells gingery. I tell you what, this makes me want sushi.
So the next ingredient we have is the cilantro, and we are going to first off chop off the bottom parts of the stems because they are harder and less flavorful. And we have the small stems here, and what we're gonna do is keep those because they do still have a lot of flavor. So what you're gonna do is actually roll the cilantro, kind of like in a
burrito.
A cilantro?
Make that cilantro your burrito.
That way when we're chopping through it, we can get a lot more surface area chopped this way. So starting at the bottom, we're gonna keep our fingertips tucked. And we're going to just do that motion that we discussed in previous videos. And then you see it's going good so far, but we're gonna keep chopping through it to make nice fine pieces. We're gonna add it to the same bowl that we have our ginger. And this is about 1/4 of a cup.
Now we are going to cut our green chilies. Something to note about these is that these are a little spicy, which means that when you cut them, do not touch your face. Don't do it. I've been there. It was like an hour of rinsing my eyes. So we're gonna cut our green chilies. We're gonna cut off the stem edge. And then from here, similar to other peppers, we can slice them in half. These are the seeds that I was talking about that you do not want to touch these bad boys with your face now. So we're gonna clean out all this gunk in here, the fibrous tissue.
You can use a spoon so you don't have to touch it with your fingers in case you do have to itch your face.
Ironically, as we're saying this, my eye itches. We're just gonna slice these and we're gonna chop these.
I would do more than one slice on each one because we gotta cut these very fine. So we have our bowl here with our green peppers, our cilantro, and our ginger. So now we're gonna add our garlic. We're gonna add 5 cloves. And again, we're using the already minced garlic. So 1/2 teaspoon is equivalent to 1 clove of garlic. All right, now it's time to get cooking. So we're gonna take this off, and I'm gonna get some salt in here. Give it a taste. thing. We're gonna start with a heaping half of a cup of brown rice that we had prepared. All right, and we're gonna add a ladle of our Chana Masala. This may come up to a little less than a cup.
Got it. Garnish. Boom.
That's yours.
And they say cooking is hard.
So he's got to eat all that cilantro straight. And we're gonna have our side of cabbage.
I claim this masala in the name of cilantro.
And I will garnish these nicely.
Sometimes she doesn't like the way I garnish things, but each person garnishes it differently. Just throwing away my garnish.
So we have our dish ready. It's looking really good, full of a lot of colors and a lot of different flavors.
It's like a party in your mouth.
Good.
There's so many flavors and interactions with this. It tastes amazing. Just don't remind yourself that there's not chicken in it. It'll all be okay.
But again, this is a great vegetarian or vegan dish. So if you want to have a meatless Monday and implement it in your household, you can definitely incorporate this dish.
Just make sure to follow that up with Taco Tuesday. Well, thank you so much for watching our Chana Masala, not chicken marsala, dish today. This is a delicious Indian dish which we definitely recommend to you, and let us know if you try it. Thanks again for watching Cooking with the Cotas. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and look out for more of our videos. See you next time.
In case you haven't heard it enough, please subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that you will see every new episode that we have coming out. We send out one every Friday, so keep an eye out.
Thanks again.